Casey Ashley here, Elite Series Pro. I want to talk to you about rods and reels I use and why I use them. This is the new Quantum Tour PT rod. We just come out with them this year. This actually is a 710. This is what I use to punch heavy grass, flip bushes with this rod. You know, it's really sensitive, it's really light. Even though it's 710, it's like holding nothing. You know, you need that when you're punching, flipping, pitching all day long. The lighter you can keep your equipment, the easier it is on you and the more sensitive it is. The reel I'm using, this is the Quantum Tour MG. It's the lightest reel that we have, and again, I like this setup when I'm pitching, flipping, not necessarily for casting, but just, you know, close quarters. You're making a lot of pitches and flips all day long. It's just a lot lighter on you. Still, I'm using the Quantum Tour PT, the new one. All my rods this year, that's what I'm using. This is a 7.2 medium heavy. This is kind of like my all-around rod. You know, I throw a frog on it, I can skip a jig on it, I can throw a Cinco on it, and I got the new smoke. This is a 6:6 to 1 gear ratio. That's kind of still my all-around deal. You know, I can tie anything I want to on this and use it efficiently. But I really like it for a frog, and I really like it for skipping a jig because it's short. You know, I can put a 1/4 to 3/8 ounce jig on there, something really light, you know, and skip it under docks, under shade, hangovers, anything. You know, it's just a great all-around rod. And I'll use, I mean, you can use braid on it. When I'm skipping and pitching, I'll use like 15 to 20 pound fluorocarbon. It's super sensitive, and you still got enough backbone to get a hook and a big fish. Another reel I like to use when I'm making long casts, you know, fishing points, throwing football jigs on points, you know, casting, making long casts, catching them off the bottom. I like this reel. This is the new Smoke HD, a heavy duty. It's got a big spool, a big handle. It's a 7.3 to 1 gear ratio, but still, it's a little bigger profile reel, but it's still very light. And on the Tour PT rod, I mean, I use it on a 7.4, 7.6 when I'm making long casts, doing stuff like that, fishing brush piles, offshore fishing, that kind of stuff, you know. And this big handle, bigger spool, when you get a bite, I mean, this reel takes up so much more line than your typical 7 to 3 gear ratio reel, but just because the spool's bigger, your handle's bigger, you can take up line and get a real good hook set on a long cast. And you know, that's why I like these setups, and that's pretty much the 3 reels that I use, and just mix up my rods for whatever I'm doing to fit the situation.